Hey, all you lip rippers out there. Thanks for coming back online here. Today, we're going to go over my tow vehicle and what I use it for and why I chose the vehicle that I chose. Kind of go over some of the safety features and whatnot and some of the must-haves that I would recommend you get. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to go over this truck here in just a second. All right. Well, here she is. That's the Ram. 3500. Yep. Had to get a 1 ton. The reason for getting a 1 ton is because of that big bastard right there. Yep. We went RVing and we're doing some RVing. And you got to have the right vehicle to do that. So what is the right vehicle to do that with? Well, let's just go over the numbers. It's pretty simple. Factory specs. Take a look at this right here. Right here. Not my face, sorry. But right here. You can see total combined weight of occupants and cargo should never exceed 5,220 pounds right there. Well, what does that mean? Should never exceed it. Well, obviously it's pretty daggum good English. You don't need a SMU degree like I got to understand it. But what that means is the whole payload of the truck. Everything that it's carrying, mainly back there, but including your big ass up front, like my big ass, is part of that weight. But more importantly, when you're hauling a fifth wheel, majority of that weight is going to be right there on your hitch, on your fifth wheel hitch. You don't want that payload to be above that number that's right there on the door, and every truck's got a number specifically made for it in the door. So find yours. Now here's the problem. Here's a rant. Most people think, oh, I got a 3/4 ton diesel F250, a Ram 2500. It don't matter, 3/4 ton single axle truck. Go open up the door, see what that number is. Guarantee you it's not more than 2,500 pounds. So why the hell would you put something as big as a fifth wheel that's got a pin weight, otherwise known as a hitch weight, of more than that beyond the capacity of your truck? Makes absolutely no sense. You need a dually if you're going to be towing a fifth wheel, RV, or anything with that kind of size and weight. It's the weight that people don't understand. The weight. Payload capacity. I don't care how much it can tow. We know it's got torque. This truck here got nearly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque and 420 horsepower. That high output Cummins with that Icing transmission, that's not the problem, ladies and gentlemen. The problem is payload capacity. I'm going to show you one more time right here on the door. The combined weight of occupants and cargo should never exceed 5,220 pounds or 2,367 kilograms. Again, it don't take a lot of math to understand that. All you got to do is understand that what you're putting back there does not exceed that number right there. That is mission critical. Just imagine you going down the road, you're in a single axle truck, tire goes flat, axle pops, leaf springs break, airbags bust on you. Insurance ain't gonna cover stupid. They're gonna say, well, what were you hauling a fifth wheel for? That truck's not made for a fifth wheel. It doesn't have the payload capacity of a fifth wheel. It don't. But a 1 ton dually does. Why? Well, you got double the tires, double the strength, double the stability and support. So of course its payload is gonna be more. Come on now, use your noggin. That's what you gotta have a 1 ton dually rear-wheel truck for. So please be careful of that. Yes, you see F250s and 3/4 ton trucks pulling fifth wheels all the time. I agree, I see it too. But that don't make it right. When you have a wipeout because you lost control of your fifth wheel going down the road because you didn't have enough truck, a dually truck, to roll it, Insurance ain't gonna fix stupid. They're gonna say, hey, dumbass, your truck wasn't built to haul that kind of weight. That's the most important part. Please understand that. Now on my truck, on this goat, it's a sport edition. What the sport edition means is everything's painted. The bumpers, the grill, front, back, your door handles, they're all painted to match the rest of the body of the truck. To me, I just like the way that looks. It's just me. Always bought the sport edition. Been very happy with them. Other main component of this truck that you got to understand is the hitches. I am not sponsored by B&W Hitch, but that hitch right there is one bad heavy dude. It's a companion by B&W, fifth wheel hitch. It goes right into the puck system built into the frame from Ram. So if I ever need to pull it out, it's got levers on it, locks right there, all the way around, locks. Pull them levers, hitch come right out. I can use the entire bed of the truck. The other hitch that's most important for me, because I mainly pull a bass boat, is right here. Now this hitch is built by Bulletproof Hitches. And let me tell you folks, that's a bad son of a gun right there on the 2-inch ball, which is where I keep mine for bass boat pulling. It'll pull 12,000 pounds. If I rotate it over to the 2 5/16, 22,000 pounds. I mean, holy cow, look how thick the steel wall is. That dude's nearly 100 pounds by itself. It is bulletproof. I am not sponsored by them. It is a thick, heavy-duty hitch. That's what I want. That hitch took the brunt of that jackass kid rear-ending me on my boat. Just imagine if he had hit that solid hitch with that little big car of his. It would have went right through him and that car. Very strong hitch. Last but not least, what I'd recommend, get the 8-foot bed if you're going to be doing some RV. No need for a slider hitch back there. Just get the 8-foot bed. The reason for the 8-foot bed is so you don't hit that on the back of your cab when you're making a turn, especially backing in. When you're backing into an RV spot, you want the clearance, you want the comfort, not crushing your cab with the front of your RV. So get the 8-foot bed with the puck system from Ram. Get you a hitch. And that dude's heavy. Again, I'm 6'4", 240 pound Sasquatch. I know how heavy that is. I can barely pick it up. So ain't nobody gonna steal it. Again, it's got locks on it. So you don't have to worry about that, but get you a hitch that's gonna last forever. That B&W companion hitch will do just that. And again, if you need to use the bed, just take them off. Take it out. 4 little locks. Bring a buddy, help you lift it out of there, store it someplace safe so you can use full bed for hauling rock or wood or whatever you're planning on doing back there. But you need the 8-foot bed just so you don't hit your RV on the cab of your goat. Be smart about it. It is a bigger truck. It's a little bit harder to park. I agree with you, but deal with it. One other thing to note on an RV is get you one of these here disc. It's like a hard composite kind of plastic, and keeps you from having to lube up the pin in your hitch, all that greasy grime and keeping it clean. And you just don't need it. You get one of these things right here, a little rotator thing, and saves you having to do all that. Doesn't scratch up your hitch, doesn't scratch up your pin on your RV. Handy little invention for $20, right? So to me, it's well worth it, and your RV will turn without a problem. So, you know, be mindful of some of that if you're buying a fifth wheel RV. All right, let's go over some of the aspects of this here goat. Again, it's 2021. It is the high output Cummins inline 6-cylinder diesel. Look at that monster. I wish I knew how to work on these things. They're so complicated nowadays, but again, I love the goat. It loves me. I'm a goat fan. Ison, hope I'm saying it right, transmission. 1,100 foot-pounds of torque with 420 horsepower. I can tow whatever I want. RV can't even feel it behind you running on the fifth wheel. It's a towing son of a bass boat. I don't even put him in tow haul mode. That's how much I love this truck, how much torque and horsepower it's got. It's a beast. It's got cloth seats. They're heated cloth seats. They're not cooled, but they are heated. Heated steering wheel, 8.5-inch screen. Plenty of storage right there in the center console. And another major thing I like about this for a tow vehicle is what Ram does in the back. They give you these fold down options, as you can see right there. Got little plastic legs that come down, open up, and then you got a stable platform for Zeus the dog, because our dog loves to go with us, to ride comfortably back there. He doesn't flop around, doesn't slide around, not unbalanced. He's got this whole area for his bed to lay down on. Plus it's got 2 vents for air conditioning. I know some big trucks that don't have air conditioning back there in the back. I don't understand why, they just ain't figured it out. But it happens. So get a Ram. I'm not sponsored by Ram, not sponsored by Dodge, but that's why I like them. Air conditioner, plenty of horsepower, plenty of torque, 14 gear ratios in the back. Believe it or not, cruising down the highway with the air conditioner on 70 miles an hour, I can still get 18 miles a gallon, sometimes 19.5 miles a gallon, just cruising down the highway. Towing that big ass fifth wheel, yeah, I got 12 miles a gallon. Hard to complain about that. So anyways, hope that answers some of your questions about what kind of vehicle, more importantly, what information you may want to seek out before you start buying trucks. Because if you don't buy enough truck, you're gonna have to go back, take it in shorts and truck up. I'm trying to help you prevent that. So hope you take this under advice. Look there, Zeus the dog. Zeus dog, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, you don't like being on camera, do you? Look at you. You're nearly as cute as me. Yeah, you're nearly as cute. Come up here and get a close-up. Yes, sir. Yeah, what you say, my little crackhead? That's my dog, Zeus the dog. He'll get your ass if he don't know you, so stay away. 50 pounds of pure meanness right there if he don't know you. All right, so just to kind of show everybody horsepower and torque for the 2021 Ram high output Cummins. Like I said, 1,075 pounds of torque, some payload of 6,570 pounds, 37,000 pounds of towing, 420 horsepower. The reason why I can tow so much is because of the gear ratio and all that torque. Simply put, that's all it is. Torque equals towing. But more importantly, that payload capacity right there. Some trucks will hold, like if you get a 2-ton truck, 6,570 pounds. I showed you the sticker on my 1-ton, so hopefully that'll help you understand, again, payload capacity. If you're gonna pull a fifth wheel, understand your payload capacity. Chances are high you're gonna need to go to a 1-ton dual wheel truck. It's gonna give you so many more positive things, such as stability going down the road. All right, you get the extra payload capacity. By the time you throw a toy, like a razor, in the back of that damn thing, because it's, it's a toy hauler, you load it up with fuel, you load it up with food, water, all that other fun stuff. And people don't realize how much weight that is. And if your truck can't haul it, can't hold it, you're putting yourself in danger, in my opinion. That's my opinion. But again, you go to any insurance company and they're going to say, hey, why were you towing a fifth wheel? And we're not going to cover that because we don't cover stupid. So don't be stupid. Read your door labels, okay? Spend a little bit of extra money. If you're going out buying toys, buy toys that's going to get you there safely and get you back home safely. And more importantly, doesn't impact everybody else trying to get up and down the damn highway. So get what you need to get the job done. I recommend a Ram 3500 1-ton truck minimally for any kind of fifth wheel that you're looking to haul, 8-foot bed, high output Cummins, Iceland transmission. Mine's the Lone Star Edition. So nothing too fancy, but it's got all the bells and whistles I need in it. And again, that thing tows. It's a beast. We'll just leave it at that. So hopefully this helps y'all out in deciding what kind of truck or tow vehicle to get and pulling a boat, what kind of hitches to get, pulling a boat and a fifth wheel. Again, I ain't sponsored by none of them, ain't sponsored by Ram, ain't sponsored by any of that nonsense. So it's just my preference, ain't had a problem with none of them. And again, just mean machines. So hopefully, again, it helps you out. Y'all be safe out there. Thanks for watching. Take care. Go rip some lip, y'all. Bye.